I'm under with ideas. I'm the highest in the room.
Huh? I think the term is called speaking it into existence. That's what I did. What's up, guys? Welcome back to Beastly Garage. And you see what I got right there on the table. You saw with the other video that I did grab a size 7 Travis Scott up at Kith through a raffle win. And guess what, guys? Your boy did go ahead and get his size. That's my size, 10.5. And I want to thank the Almighty God for blessing your boy with that pair. All right, but who we kidding? God can care less about me winning a pair of Travis Scotts. I'm sure you got plenty of other things to do. So, who do I need to thank? Actually, I need to thank someone that I basically just met last week. I told you guys that I was going to tell you about how I copped these shoes, and I'm going to tell you about how I copped these shoes right now. Last week, you remember, this happened.
I actually hit for a size 10.5 in Chicago. One of 2 stores, the Foot Actions that have these, I hit for a pair. I don't even have that much money spent on my Foot Action account, and I hit. But not only did I hit for a size 10.5, I hit for a grade school size 7. I don't know anyone in Chicago. I wish I did, and they could help me and maybe pull off an assist for me. But as of now, I don't know what to do. Do I hop on a plane? Do I fly there to pick up these 2 pairs of sneakers? I don't know. I'm torn. I don't know what to do. What to do.
I hit for Travis Scott's 2 pair, men pair and a grade school pair, all the way up in Chicago, which is about 400 miles northwest of here, 8.5 hours, 9 hours drive each way. I mapped it. I was stuck. I'm like, man, what am I gonna do? Am I gonna catch a flight to Chicago tomorrow morning? How much is a flight gonna cost? Well, you know what? They cost a pretty penny. Ask Skip Goes Hard. I think he spent like $700 and something to go to Chicago to pick up his shoes. And yeah, I think resale is around that much. So might not be worth it. You actually might lose some money flying to Chicago to pick up your pair. Now, the other option was to go in my car and drive up there 8.5 hours, pick up the shoes and come back. Now, that is something I was really considering doing, but I would have had to do it by myself. Your boy don't want to drive 8.5 hours, 9 hours, by himself up there, then come back. It's probably not something you want to do alone. So yeah, the other option I had was to go ahead and maybe ask somebody in Chicago to get my pair for me. Now, that seemed like the more obvious answer. But what I did was I went to Twitter, I went to every different platform that I know and seeing if I could find someone to pick up my shoes. Now, here's the thing. I got a lot of people saying they want to pick up my shoes. A lot of people.
Yeah, bro. I got you. Send me your information, man. Send me your information. Should I hook you up? I do it all the time.
I'm cool. So, I was thinking, whoa, I got a size 7. And there's a sneakerhead that I see on Twitter a lot. And as far as I can tell, she's a true sneakerhead. I mean, she posts all the time. She seems like she's about the lifestyle, about the community, about the sneaker people. So I reached out to her. I know she didn't know me from a can of paint, but I kind of knew her and I knew her reputation and I trusted her somewhat. Let me just give this woman a shot. And I reached out to her and she came back in the last moments and said, I'm gonna go ahead and help you out. And she did. She went, she did get my pair for me, and what I said was, you can go ahead and keep that size 7 for yourself, because all I need is one for the toe. Anything extra, that's yours. And you know what? Here's the crazy part. She actually didn't even hit on her own account because her own account was locked out for some crazy reason with Foot Action. So all the stars are lined up. And boom, guess what? We both were able to cop. And I think that's like the coolest thing ever. Because had she not been locked out of her account, she most likely would have hit on her own account and wouldn't need to pick up my shoes. So yeah, it kind of worked out. It was like a win-win situation. Now, if God cared about me copping shoes, I'd be saying thank God, but I know he has better things to do than worry about me copping a pair of Travis Scotts. So I just wanted to say thank you to her. Her name was HerSouls23. Look her up on Twitter, Instagram, and YouTube. She's got a dope channel. She got dope Twitter, and she got a dope Instagram. So go ahead and follow her. You're probably already following her if you're following me, because I think most of her platforms are bigger than mine. I linked all her information down below. Go ahead over to her channel and say what's up from Beastly Garage. Not only did I cop a pair of shoes that I really wanted, I was able to create a relationship with someone that has a true love for sneakers like I do, someone that's a good person in the community, someone I can trust. So I now got family up in Chicago that I can trust to do things with. So she has family down here in the Pennsylvania area that she can trust. So that's what we need, more connections like that. I need more connections all over the country. So I'm gonna keep on just working and establishing connections with people. And yeah, we can do big things as a unit, as a big unit. So shouts out to her, HerSouls23. She gets a thumbs up. Now let's go to the shoes, because I did have the grade school pair that I got from Kith already in hand, so I was able to mess around and look at those for a while. And then these came in. Yeah, they're a little different. So one of the things I want to talk about is comparison between the grade school and the men's pair, because there are some differences. Unlike some Jordan 1s where I kind of look at the two and I can't really find any differences, I find them in these. There are some really obvious differences between a grade school pair of Travis Scott's and the men's pair. But first, let's just go over the men's pair. Da-da, 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 and da-da. Actually, I think I need a bonus da-da. The other one has the Cactus Jack on the back. Da-da. Yeah, by this time there's been 1,000 videos about Travis Scott shoes. So let's just do a quick once around. You can see it's a nice green. I don't know if it's, yeah, I guess it's a green suede nubuck. It's really short haired. It's not as plush, but they do feel soft and they do feel of quality. At certain parts, it almost looks like a brushed leather, almost like an old like army jacket or something. This particular shoe was a size 10.5, and I can say when I first pulled it out the box, it looks huge. Believe me, I'm not complaining though. I'm gonna rock these regardless. I don't care if they were size 11. They're going straight to the foot. It's got Nike Air on the back and back here. And one of the things I didn't even realize until recently, if you pull this little tab here, it does say Cactus Jack there behind that front tongue thing. Other than that, it has the pocket here on the side that we're all aware of. The other shoe, we have the Cactus Jack on the booty, and that's the only differences between the shoes left and right. I'm probably not going to do an on-foot video, although I will be wearing these. I bought these to rock. I am not selling them at all. This is a cool looking fall winter shoe, so it's definitely going to foot. Let's bring in the grade school. A couple things that I noticed between the men's pair and the grade school pair. First off is the shape of the shoe itself. If you look here, I don't know if you can see that. I'm gonna try to put one forward and pull one back so they're about the same size, but you can still see there's a drastic shape difference in these shoes. Like this one is more straight down the toe. It's all just like one angle. You can see that there. It's more sleek and slender. Now on the men's pair, you'll see that the toe actually like flattens out first, and then the tongue area goes up on an angle. So there's an angle here, right here, and then up like that. Another thing that I noticed is pretty more obvious. You can see here on the men's pair, there's these ridges here. See these ridges here? There, and they're on both sides of the shoe. It has these 1, 2, 3 ridges. Now if you go to the grade school pair, they do not have any of those ridges at all. So nothing here, nothing there. I don't know why they didn't put that detail on these shoes. There's definitely enough room for it. Another difference that I noticed is the actual back pull tab. Now if you look here, you say, okay, well one's bigger of course, but no, actually they're different materials. If you could see, the one that I have on the men's pair is translucent. See that? The grade school pair is just a piece of regular old black plastic with some type of like maybe a felt material or something on the inside there, but it's definitely a solid color piece. But I definitely prefer this translucent look on this one. Those are the major things that I noticed. Just the shape, those ridges around the collar here, and the pull tab. It's the exact same material, so you can't say one is like has less quality than the other. Glue stains. I've seen some people talk about these having a lot of glue stains. I really haven't seen any. I got a spot right there. It might be a little speck of spit. I don't know, but I haven't seen any glue stains on the pair that I have, or the grade school, or the men's. So, I mean, maybe I just lucked up, or maybe those other people just got bad pairs. But I also want to do a quick comparison of the Travis Scott versus a regular Jordan 6, just to see what did they do different for the Travis Scott. So here's my infrareds. The pull tab looks to be, this one is more like the grade school pair where it's a solid black color, and the Travis Scott is the translucent. Going to the outside of the shoe, of course the biggest thing would be the whole pocket that we have here, the stash pocket, and then on the regular Jordan 6 it has that little puff thing there. And let's see what else do we got. Oh, you clip down the front tongue piece on the regular Jordan 6, there's nothing behind it. On the inside we have nothing different going on there. And I think that might be it. As far as the tongue is concerned, the tongue is a little different, does have a little bit different material, but I don't know if that changes from Jordan 6 to Jordan 6 or just Travis Scott. There really isn't a lot of difference between a Travis Scott and a regular, or Travis Scott and a regular Jordan 6, other than the colorway and the pull tab and just the Travis Scott branding, not on this shoe, but on the other shoe, the Cactus Jack in the back. I like them. I like these 6s. I've worn them about maybe 4 times since I bought them. 4 times for a sneakerhead with a lot of sneakers. That's considered a lot. So I like these. So that means that I am going to wear these a lot. That's why I really wanted them. Again, shout out to Her Souls 23 for coming through. I got all her info down below. Follow her Instagram, Twitter, and her YouTube channel. Tell her Beastly Garage sent you. And I think that's it for now. So yeah. I got some other things to get into, so let me get into them. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'm out of this joint. Later, guys.